I've been doing this over 20 years, and I've never attacked somebody.
But if you got an email about me,
Yeah.
me personally, you know I was attacked.
I don't work for you.
Oh, you don't?
No, you're not my boss.
You don't work for the public?
You don't work for the public, sir?
I do work for the public.
You're a jackass. Look at this guy says he doesn't work for the public.
You gotta leave.
Or
You'll go to jail.
for trespassing?
Yes.
Okay, you know that's not right.
Okay. Where's
You
your
don't,
ID
you
at?
don't have the...
Let's go outside.
Listen, sir, turn around for me.
No.
Turn around.
What for?
Turn around. Turn around.
Turn around for what?
Turn around. Turn around, sir.
Why am I needing to turn
I
around?
said because I gave you a directive.
What crime have I committed?
Well, we can sit here and play this game.
Oh yeah, we're gonna sit here and play this game all night long. All night. We're live on YouTube.
Welcome back to CT3, where we highlight clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights aren't violated on your next encounter with a cop.
All right, how you doing today?
Good. May I ask why you're filming?
I just feel like it.
You just feel like it?
Yes, sir. Trying to find anything interesting going on. Can I ask you the name and badge number?
Talia Mitchell 5544.
5544?
So why are you filming the petroleum? So we got a call.
Okay.
That's why I'm out with you.
All right.
People are concerned about you filming the petroleum.
Just seeing what I can find interesting to report on, you know. You never know when you're going to get that video that's going to make you a lot of money.
Report to who?
Anywhere. I might sell it to a news agency if something interesting happens. You never know. Some of them news agencies pay pretty good.
Okay, well, you know my name. What's your name?
I don't give that out.
No, you
It's
don't
against
give
my
that
policy.
information
It's against my policy to give out my name.
out? Your policy? Who do you work for?
Me?
You work for you?
Yeah, sir.
I'm not a sir.
Okay.
So
All right.
you don't want to give me your name?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to. I don't like giving out my name. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Oh, this is one of the Second Amendment guys.
Excuse me?
You're one of the Second Amendment guys, aren't you?
Second Amendment?
Yeah. Civil rights guys? Nah.
What's your name and badge number?
What's your info?
JP Gunning.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There you have it. What's yours?
What's your badge number?
P3703.
P3703.
Yeah.
Thank you, because that's your policy.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh. Is there something wrong with Second Amendment? You don't like the Second Amendment?
I'm not going to have this conversation with you.
Well, you're the one brought it up, though.
No, that's just who you are, though. I've seen your picture on the emails, so.
If you don't want to have the conversation, why'd you bring it up? I'm just curious on that one right there.
Because that's who you are, right?
You see my picture as a Second Amendment person, huh?
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I find that very interesting. On an email. An official email. Do you remember what it says? Because I'm going to FOIA that and see what it says, because I'd like to know.
That's our personal knowledge.
All right.
So.
Yeah, but it's public record if it's in an email, official email.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see about getting that one.
Okay.
City of Charlotte's usually pretty good about giving out FOIA requests. They answer them pretty good.
Real quick, so you're telling me that Brand Example News had his picture taken from another auditor incident, and it was sent in a company-wide email saying, watch out for this Second Amendment guy, like he's a terrorist looking to do harm to someone. This is a perfect example on why you don't hand over your ID when a cop requests it. To be honest, this is most likely going to happen to your volunteer information. But I'm glad to hear that Brand Example News say he's going to FOIA that email. If you're not familiar with the FOIA, that's an acronym for Freedom of Information Act. As you can see on the screen, the Freedom of Information Act is the U.S. federal Freedom of Information law that requires the full or partial disclosure of previously unreleased or uncirculated information and documents controlled by the United States government, state, or other public authority upon request. So remember, this is your right to obtain certain information that they try to hide from us, that is public knowledge.
City of Charlotte's usually pretty good about giving out FOIA requests. They answer them pretty good.
So actually, I do have a question for you.
Okay, question. I might answer it, I might not. You never know.
Why?
Why what?
Why do you do this?
Why not?
Knowing that we have sergeants that look at our body camera and would report any violation to our internal affairs office, why do you feel the need to come out and police the police?
You never know. You know, sometimes they attack you.
Now,
So if you got the email about me,
I've been doing this over 20 years, and I've never attacked somebody.
but if you got an email about me,
Yeah.
me personally, you know I was attacked.
No, it doesn't
See?
give us that kind of information.
But I will
But
grant it, it was not Charlotte Mecklenburg Police that did it.
Okay, I'm willing to listen
It was-
real quick.
It was G4S that did it.
Down at the transit center.
See, if you know me, you know what happened then.
Actually, but you know how many emails I see in a day? So fill me in. G4S attacked you at our transit center?
Yeah, we'll see. It's all. I got to keep all that in under wraps because there's going to be a big court case about that. Really big one.
Okay. Do I have to wait? Because
Well, I'm going to do a report on that. And
I don't watch the news that much, so
I'm going to do a report on that.
can you just fill me in,
And
sir?
all of it will be on a report.
But
And
really,
when I do the report, I'm sending it to Charlotte City
okay.
because I've already got G4S's contract, and they breached the contract several times. So, and their contract ends in October, and then they've got city has an option of renewing it for a year. I'm gonna see about stopping that renewal. That's my plan now since I was attacked by them.
Let's see what you're causing.
Nope, I'm
Austin,
not causing that.
Watch what you're causing.
You see that right there?
I'm parked here because I'm talking to you.
You see where she parked?
Yeah.
She's out of the way.
No.
You parked in the way. I've stood here and watched several trucks come out
You're
here.
the cause, though.
I'm
You're
not
the
causing
cause.
this. No,
You're the cause.
that's projection. That is projection. There's
You're
plenty
the
of
cause.
places for you to park where they could have got through, but you refused to do that. You'd rather
But
park
if
in the
you
way.
weren't here doing this, we wouldn't be out here.
She didn't park in the way. She did not park in the way. You parked in the way. You caused it, not me.
You did.
No.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
That's projection.
It's
That is
what?
pure projection. Your projection, your flaws on me.
My response.
That is your
you-
flaw that you parked in that driveway when there's all kinds
It's
of
not
other
a
ways to
flaw,
park.
sir. It's not a flaw.
It is a flaw.
I have a question.
But anyway, go ahead.
Question.
Did you come out here to start filming because you knew we were gonna get a call on you?
Nope, I was hoping you wouldn't call. Nobody would call. I was hoping nobody would call. Is what I was hoping for. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Now, have I done anything illegal? Have I broken any laws? Okay, so no. So it wasn't me. So it wasn't me that caused it because I broke no laws. I did nothing wrong. Did I do anything wrong? Did I do anything illegal? Did I break any laws? And he could have parked anywhere else except for right there.
First, let's acknowledge the fact that this cop has been with the department for over 20 years, but still doesn't have any stripes. Still responding to calls for a citizen filming on the side of the road. Oh, and let me answer your question on why do you feel the need to police the police? Maybe because police lie, arrest, beat, and pew citizens for victimless crimes that most likely are escalated by the police. So that's why we need to police the police. Also, the fact that the cop stated that brand example news was the reason for the traffic backup is one of the major issues we have between law enforcement and citizens. Most cops' thinking process doesn't add up to the level of our community needs to trust them with the badge, gun, and the authority they have. But before we go, let's watch this clip back.
Okay, well, you know my name. What's your name?
I don't give that out.
No, you
It's
don't
against
give
my
that
policy.
out?
It's against my policy to give out my name.
Your policy? Who do you work for?
Me?
In my opinion, this reply should be used more often. I loved it. The cop said, "You know my name, so what's your name?" Brandon Example News had the best comeback ever. He said, "I don't give that out, it's against my policy." To me, that sounds professional, as if he's actually working for a company and that is their actual policy.
anything?
What's your name and badge number?
Name and badge number? It is Corporal Moore. Badge number 1114.
All right. What about you?
Officer Taylor, badge number 1150.
How long you been on the force, Corporal Moore?
Been here 5 years.
5 years.
Yes, sir.
On the College Station?
Yes, sir.
What about yourself?
Just under 5 years, about 4.5.
Okay.
A little over 4, I guess. All with College Station.
As either one of you in that span of time, have you all had to use your service weapon?
I don't understand why that pertains to the conversation that we're having.
Just asking you a question.
I get it. So, I'm not going to answer that question.
What about you?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Have you been accused of excessive force?
Again, I'm not going to answer that question. It doesn't pertain to why we're here. You'll feel free to make a public records.
How about you?
Same thing, sir.
Can we help you with anything, sir?
Can you ask them a question?
I've already told you you can make a public records request to the PD.
And I can also ask you in person.
Right. And you have that other option, which is what I'm going to tell you, direct you to do.
You're not directing me to do anything.
Okay. I am giving you that information. How about that?
Yeah. Let's get that straight.
Okay.
You're not directing me to do anything.
Can I assist you with anything?
Can you assist yourself?
Okay. Well, we're going to leave then. You have a wonderful night, okay, sir? All right. Good night.
That's the smoothest I've ever heard a cop getting on. BCS said, "You're not directing me to do anything." But if this corporal can use the breath to direct the citizen on how to get information they're asking for, then why not use the same breath to answer their questions? Law enforcement officers need to take every opportunity to start closing the gap between themselves and the public, so one day we can eventually start to respect them again. Now for the comments of the day. We have Randy L., and he says, "You would think that some of these cops will get into trouble when these videos like these surface, but no, you never seem to hear anything in the way of punishment. We should, as citizens, be able to cite them and levy fines in lieu of a qualified decision. Oh wait, we do. It just doesn't apply to them." Next comment is from Sydney Downey, and she says, "Until these cops are required to suffer the consequences of their illegal actions, this will continue."
We got a call at this location about someone doing filming, which is no problem. Yeah. But the question is, since we're here, we gotta run you. Do you have ID on you?
What do you need ID for? I haven't committed a crime.
No, but we are on a call investigating. That's the deal.
Well, somebody called about it.
Yeah,
So we have to investigate.
I don't ID unless I committed a crime. You got a badge number and name?
8289 single loan.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long are you gonna be?
What do you need? Why are you asking for ID if you know 3802?
I'm sorry?
You know 3802, right?
What's 3802?
Unless I've been lawfully arrested, then you need my ID then.
Well, sir, here's the deal. We're just on a call investigating someone like you filming. If you don't want to ID yourself to us, no problem.
Right.
But you guys film on the street, okay? Thank you.
Have a good day. You got a badge number, brother? I can't hear you. 8167. All right. Hey, y'all don't have a front license plate handy, do you?
I don't know if you missed this or not. Listen to the wording the cop put together. When he arrived, he said, "Since we're here, we gotta run you. You got ID on you?" Listen.
But the question is, since we're here, we gotta run you. Do you have ID on you?
This is probably the most common way the average citizen gets their rights violated. I want you to really get used to the steps for the ID refusal. First step is figuring out what crime have you committed. There's obviously no crime, so the second step would be asking the officer, "Are you detained?" If he says no, your reply is, "Well, if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay." And if he says yes, you would like to know if he can reasonably articulate a crime, and immediately after, request a supervisor. So 3 steps: what crime, am I being detained, and I need a supervisor.
Not too bad. Any reason taking photos and video cameras for the refinery? No? You either, sir?
What was that?
You either? Can you not multitask?
Are you part of a gang? I see you got some tattoos there.
Rude, man. Are you part of a gang? You have tattoos.
Are you doing anything you're not supposed to?
No, are you? Right. I'm only gonna ask that you guys don't block the sidewalk for any pedestrian traffic. Do you guys understand that?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Excuse me, sir?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do right now.
It's just letting you know how it feels when you guys pull up and start giving directives and stuff.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
all.
and it's
That's
for
all.
safety. It's for safety. I can clearly see both your guys' hands.
We're doing it for safety too.
Okay, that's
we
great.
don't have guns. You're the one.
I don't know that.
But it was this
Do
place.
I know that?
But this place was perfectly safe until the man with the gun arrived.
Okay.
Now you made it unsafe.
Actually, I'm trying to make it safe for you and for them because the
We
refinery
we don't need you, man. Thank you.
Okay, then you guys are free to go.
No, you're free to go. You're dismissed.
Okay, I don't have to leave.
If we're free to leave, we're free to stay.
Actually, you cannot block this.
We're not blocking, and you have to
Actually,
prove you can't. Somebody has to prove that I'm blocking this. Do you know California Penal Code 148.G, sir?
148.G? I know California.
So we're filming you right now, which gives me a purpose to be standing here. And since there's nobody walking, I'm going to show you guys. Wait a minute, I'm going to show you guys.
What purpose are you filming for then?
It's
for
my purpose. My purpose.
Of what? Of what law?
I don't need to tell you, sir.
Exactly, because you don't have one.
The fact that I'm here recording is my purpose, and you better learn about the First Amendment, sir, or you're going to learn today really fast.
Do you know what the First Amendment is?
Yes, freedom of press, sir.
It's freedom of press?
Yeah, and I'm gathering information. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. And you know the Fourth Amendment, sir?
Yeah, and reasonable
and
search
do you know,
procedure.
and do you know how California 148 subsection G, sir? Which means that
Again,
this cannot be deemed as, just because I have a camera, as long as I'm in a legal place, cannot be anything suspicious. So I want to cut off all contact because now you're interrupting my video. You have a good day though, okay?
Okay. You have a great day too.
Yeah.
Right. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
What is that?
Are you carrying anything you're not supposed to?
Me?
Yeah.
No, are you?
No. Are you?
Good. Anything else?
You're dismissed.
Okay. You're dismissed as well, sir.
You can't dismiss us. You work for us. We don't work for you.
I don't work for you.
Oh, you don't?
No, you're not my boss.
You don't work for the public?
You don't work for the public, sir?
I do work for the public.
You're a jackass. Look at this guy says he doesn't work for the public. Who do you work for?
Now you're putting words in my mouth.
Who do you work for?
I work for my sergeant and for my supervisor.
Who does your sergeant? How did your sergeant get elected, sir? And who elected your sergeant?
He doesn't get elected. It's a promotion.
So you don't work for the public?
I do work for the public.
Thank you.
You guys live in the city of Martinez?
It doesn't matter. You work for the public. Anybody that's in the city of Martinez, you're paid by the city.
So are you guys
you're
done?
Paid, you're actually almost like a welfare recipient. You receive money from the constituents.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for informing me of that.
No, you knew that. That's why you overstep your boundaries, because you know there's no cutoff to your flow. And you know that no matter what you do, you get that check every week. And that's why you act the way you do. And that's why you come up asking him if you can multitask. The reason we're standing here, you're going to leave before we do. It's going to teach you a big lesson when you put your head on your pillow tonight. It's going to teach you about respect. First of all, your elders. Second of all, the people that employ you. Because if I am a resident here, that means I'm your employer. And in any other field, if an employee treated their employer like that, I'd kick your ass to the curb. But we can't do that, and that's the reason you act that way. So that's why I said you're going to leave before we do. You're not going to get no ID.
And
because
why not? I'm not going to leave before you do.
Yes, you do. You are.
Okay.
Because we're practicing a First Amendment.
You have
Constitution
every right to do that too.
And you need to get to work. That's what
I am at work right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're bothering legal activity. That's not your job. Your job is law enforcement. What law are you enforcing?
What law am I enforcing?
Yeah, what law are you enforcing? Why are you breaking
what I'm doing
traffic
right now?
rules?
Breaking traffic rules.
I'm just saying, if you can't tell me
So
a
you're
law
not gonna allow
that
me
you're
to
enforcing,
talk?
no, if you can't tell me a law that you're enforcing, which I'm not
I'm
breaking
not enforcing
any,
a law right
exactly.
now.
So then you're on your way. You're on your way.
Suspicious
No,
circumstance.
the 148 subsection G says that the camera
Sir,
alone.
you can quote penal codes all day long.
You're gonna leave
it
before we
doesn't
do.
mean you're right.
You're gonna leave before we do.
No, I'm going to stay right here on their property. Okay,
You're
and
gonna
see
leave
if they
before
want you
we
to leave
do.
or not. All right.
We're on the sidewalk. You see how this is public property?
Hey,
look at it.
hey, what's your name and badge number?
You're gonna get schooled today, youngster.
Hey, how does that feel?
The same law that keeps me in check keeps you in check. See how I can go press that button to cross the sidewalk? I'm on public property.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can't.
You're free to cross.
No, you can't trespass me and tell me to leave public property unless I'm committing a crime. Learn the law, youngster.
Oh boy. Sir, you have a great day.
Hey, can you state your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Lincoln, badge 144. Here, zoom in.
144.
Do you need to use your other hand to zoom in, or you got it?
No.
Got it? Cool.
You're dismissed.
You're dismissed.
How are you? Have a great day.
You too, man.
What a powerful duo. Two of the 1A community OGs. Much love. So first, let's go over the Penal Code 148.G, which High Desert stated. This is a California Penal Code which states that photographing or recording law enforcement does not constitute resisting or obstructing a police officer, as long as the police officer is in a public place or the person with the camera has the right to be there. I cannot say this enough, but please equip yourself with the knowledge of your local, state, and federal laws. I'm not saying to learn every single law like you're a lawyer, but learn the ones that can affect you personally in your everyday life. However, I do encourage every one of you to study the Bill of Rights. And what is the Bill of Rights? The Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. It spells out Americans' rights in relation to their government. It guarantees civil rights and liberties to the individual like freedom of speech, press, and religion. So it's super important, guys. Make sure you study up on that. But let's continue.
44, do I have a supervisor available?
Have I committed a crime?
Not to my knowledge yet.
Okay, so I don't have to ID.
You do.
No, I do not.
Give me en route.
Are you calling a supervisor?
Somebody refusing to identify.
But I haven't committed a crime.
Well, the whole investigation is the call. It doesn't mean a crime. I still have to identify who we're speaking with. That is all it is.
I totally understand that, but I'm on private property that my boss owns that I have not committed a crime on.
Do you own the property?
My boss owns the property, bro.
I'm asking you, do you own the property?
I do not own the property. My boss owns the property. I have not committed a crime. I'll give you my. I would be glad to give you my ID, dude, if you had a reason to ID me.
I do.
What's your reason?
Being here for the call.
For the only reason, this is not a stop and ID state. Tennessee is not a stop and ID state. I do not give up my ID without committing a crime, man.
Sure, on a traffic stop.
Do you know the Fourth Amendment, the First Amendment?
Yes.
What are they?
You talking about the Fourth Amendment?
Yeah.
Unlawful search and seizure?
Yes. This is not a stop and ID state.
You're required to.
You're about to get in some trouble, dude.
Give me your ID.
Why?
Because I need to identify who you are, who you're saying you are, because I'm here
I never told you who I was.
A theft or a burglary, however you would like to word that.
So, you suspect me of committing a crime?
Yes. I suspect you're breaking into the house. So I am here to ID you.
Okay.
Confirm all parties involved.
Okay.
Okay. And then, once I debunk the whole, hey, you all are here lawfully, I've ID'd you.
Mm-hmm.
So, this guy, you, and you are who you say you are. You're all here legally. And then I give you your IDs back and I leave.
Okay. I mean, I would be totally glad doing that if we're all on the same page, that you are within your...
And that's the only reason I'm compelling ID is because I'm here to investigate a burglary. Somebody just saying,
I've just been informed by legal counsel, dude, because I've had bad run-ins with the law before.
And I'm not here to do that. I'm here because somebody called in on someone breaking into a house.
He just wants to make sure who we are.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I totally understand that.
And
I just don't want them violating my rights. That's all.
And I'm not here to do that.
Okay.
I'm here to ID everybody involved because I'm here investigating a burglary.
I understand that, and it looks like, you know, something might have happened, but I'm trying to explain to you that
that's why I'm on private property.
We own this home. We're on private property. Right. I work for him, so I'm under his, you know, he owns the home.
Yes.
That is all we're doing. It's just trying to identify who we're speaking with. It was simple as him.
I understand that. I know it's simple, but I just want to make sure that you guys aren't violating my rights right now.
Nobody's here to violate your rights. What's up, man?
I don't know. I'm on private property. My boss owns the home, and they're trying to ID me. I'm just making sure that they're within their right to do so. And
well,
you know,
they are within their right because they got a call over here.
Right.
So otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
Under, you know, a suspicion. He owns the home. He's flipping the home.
If he'll verify that, we're cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We're here, but why won't you tell who you are? Are you a murderer?
No, I just don't want y'all violating my rights. This is not a stop and ID state.
How are we violating your rights?
Because this isn't a stop and ID state, and you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, about to commit a crime, or have committed a crime.
Suspicion, we don't know
I was trying to answer your question.
You are. And you're saying this is your boss's house. We don't know who your boss is. We can't prove ownership.
Well, he could probably give you the paperwork on the home.
But where's he at?
In Knoxville.
Yeah. So we don't know if you're supposed to be here or not. We can call him and say, this dude here says he's supposed to be here.
Right. I know. I understand what you're saying.
That's all you gotta do.
And I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Who owns the truck? Is that yours?
Yeah, it's my truck.
Is it registered to you?
Well, are you going to run my tag?
Is it registered to you?
I'm not going to answer. I don't answer questions.
Just run the tag.
That's illegal.
No, it's not.
I haven't committed a crime, man.
That's not illegal.
It is, dude. I'm going to file a complaint.
File your complaint.
I don't want it to go that way, man.
Well, go ahead.
I just want everybody.
Knock yourself out, brother.
Okay.
He owns the truck.
I haven't committed a violation, traffic violation. You're running my tag illegally right now.
No.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not even playing into this.
Dude, I just don't want you guys getting in trouble. I'm looking out for y'all, really.
You looking out for me?
Yeah.
Why don't you just tell us who you are and I'll leave. But we know who you are.
That's not how it works, man.
Okay, so if someone's breaking into your home.
No, wait a minute. Stop right there. What do you do for a living?
I'm a carpenter.
I don't tell you how to nail boards. Don't you tell me how to do my job.
I'm not telling you how to do your job, sir. I'm not.
It's Monday.
I know.
We just want to know who you are so we can check, make sure you're supposed to be here. Instead of me arguing with you, that's all we need to do.
I don't want to argue.
Well, I'm not going to argue.
I don't want to argue.
Unfortunately, when law enforcement officers run your license plates to try and identify who you are, it's not against the law. It seems like it should fall under our Fourth Amendment rights, but the Supreme Court has ruled there is no reasonable expectation of privacy in a license plate number because vehicles travel on public roads and the license plates are openly displayed. While officers can run license plates through databases, there are rules and regulations in place to prevent the misuse of this information. But seriously, who's going to audit that? Because misuse of the database can be subject to legal consequences. Without proper justification or legal basis, it could constitute an unreasonable search, leading to potential Fourth Amendment violations. Officers that don't respect our Fourth Amendment rights and want to identify you by any means necessary raises constitutional concerns for their police department. Cops must understand the balance between doing their jobs and respecting individual rights, because without balance, tyranny will reign. Let's continue.
Residents of the city of Detroit. So we're going to have to ask that you all leave the premises. And also we do have an injunction as it relates to this event and convention. And therefore we're going to ask at this time that you ask your members to leave, okay, because this is not an event that we will help with.
We don't have the right to peacefully assemble, to consult each other for the common good, to petition for the redress of a grievance, and to give instruction to representatives. That's what the state constitution says. We're peacefully assembling for those reasons. So if you're not getting adequate information, it's because the news is giving you disinformation and misinformation, and they're legitimizing it to the people in order to stop these people from gathering and exercising their right. So we had a press conference to explain exactly what we were doing, but did you get that press conference? No, you didn't, because the media is exercising a campaign of hybrid warfare, which includes fake. The media is not exercising that campaign. The government is exercising that campaign. The ex-government, because we don't consent to that government anymore. That's right. You are here to serve the public. Number 5 in the Detroit City Charter says that the police forces of the city are at all times and in all cases in strict subordination to the civil power. I think this is the civil power. So you are in subordination to that. We are peacefully assembled. You can't stop a peaceful assembly. You stop one of our basic rights. And that's why we said that we will defend the people's rights. Not violently, but we have to stand up for the people's rights, or we will continue to be trampled upon in the city. And we refuse to be trampled upon anymore. We're just asserting our rights. We're not coming out here doing any disinformation. Allow the people to hear the information. Tell your mayor, your police chief, or whoever to get on, to come and listen to us. Get on our conference calls and listen to what we are saying. We are quoting the law, the city charter, the state constitution, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. These are the people's rights. So if we're giving misinformation, then throw away the city charter, and that means you all don't have a job and shouldn't be out here anyway, because the city charter doesn't exist.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. The people are right. That's right. We are the people. Right.
We are the people. We are the people.
We are the people.
All powers in the people. I'm not going into no custody. I'm not going into no custody. There's a bench warrant out for the mayor. There's a bench warrant out for this whole system. You all are fired. We don't want. We giving instructions. So you can't get no warrant on me. There's a warrant on you all. We're not going any. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere.
Okay.
No bench warrant, arbitrary arrest, and human rights abuse. Follow the civil power.
Going in to protect our rights, not to take our rights. You swore to protect our rights, not take.
People of Detroit, I hope y'all stream this live.
Y'all stream it live. Let's get there.
That's oppressing you all.
They're taking your rights.
Taking your rights.
Second, gentlemen. Come on over. To a crime. No, right here.
Yeah, figure it out.
Keep it streaming, y'all. Keep it live. Keep it live. They're trying to suppress y'all rights. We have rights, Detroit.
That's exactly right. Law enforcement officers took an oath to protect and uphold our rights, not to violate and take our rights. This clip proves that if you know and understand your Bill of Rights, that you can prevent local government officials from their made-up policies and rules. A policy will never trump the Constitution, even if a cop lied to you and says it does. So Ramzu, keep up the good fight educating the citizens of Detroit and keep holding these government officials accountable for their actions. Let's continue.
How you doing, sir?
How's it going?
I'm good. Officer Burton.
What's going on?
Just taking some pictures and video. Public information, working on a story. I told them that.
Okay. You got an ID on you?
What do I need ID for?
Because I got caught here for you, so I need to identify you.
I don't have to ID. I ain't broke the law.
They don't want you here, so.
They didn't tell me to leave, for one. For two, they don't really have.
Do you want him to leave? You gotta leave.
Or
you'll go to jail.
for trespassing?
Yes.
Okay, do you know that's not right?
Okay. Where's your ID?
You don't have the.
Let's go outside.
You don't have the right to trespass me from here.
Well, they don't want you here. You're not here for a reason.
I am here for a reason. I told them I was working on a story. And I have every right to do so.
Okay, well, they don't
Just
want
like I have every right to record you. You're a public employee.
I have no issue with that.
They're public employees. This is a public building. And I was getting public information and asking questions. So as a journalist, I'm allowed to ask questions. And you can't stop me from doing it.
Okay.
So telling me that you're going to trespass me, that's wrong.
Well, that's how it's going to work.
And you're going to stick to that?
Yep.
Even though that the law says that you're not a feelings enforcement.
They don't want you here.
You're a law enforcement officer.
Okay, they don't want you here. You got your ID on you?
I'm not giving my ID. I don't break the law.
Okay. Well, being in there was when they had no reason to be in there. They came out.
I already told you I had reason.
Well, that's not a reason to keep them uncomfortable and wondering why you're there.
I told them why I was there.
Okay,
And
well,
she said that she didn't know if I was within my rights or not, which you're supposed to go in there and tell her that I am. Not tell me that I have to leave.
Okay, well, you don't
There's
give me
case law and everything else. You want to read that? I'll tell you exactly why I'm allowed to be here and why you can't make me leave.
Okay, well, they don't want you inside the building. So
Okay,
you
so-
can record out here and do whatever your story is, but they don't want you inside the
you're going
building.
to violate my rights, right?
That's not violating your rights.
Yes,
They
it
didn't
is.
want you to here.
It's 100%
They told me to
violation.
tell you to leave. They don't want you here, so that's what we're going with.
All right, so you're going to violate my rights.
It's
basically.
not violating your rights.
It is, because you want to read what the actual law is, because you're law enforcement. You're not feelings enforcement.
I'm aware of the First Amendment right.
Okay, are you aware of all the case law that says I can do this?
Yeah. You can record out here if you want. I'm not saying you can't.
I can record in there.
Well, they don't want you in there.
But it doesn't matter.
It's their right to not
It's not.
allow you in there.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a public building.
Exactly, and
If
they don't
I was
want you in
there
here.
yelling and screaming and throwing stuff, then yes, they would have a right to say, hey, you can't be in here because you're causing a
They have the
disturbance
right
that you're
to
breaking
tell
the
you to
law.
leave. It's that simple.
Is it Hughes? How you doing?
So what's the story that you're working on?
I don't have to disclose my story. I told you I'm a journalist working on a story, gathering public information.
Okay.
Okay.
You have your credentials if you're a journalist?
There's no such thing.
Okay. Well, they don't want you here, so it's that simple.
All right.
So you're saying you explained to them why you were here?
Yeah, I explained to them why I'm here.
Okay.
All right.
What's your name? Rumor?
Rummer. Yeah, rum. Kind of like to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys know the actual law that I'm allowed to go in here as a journalist and gather content?
That is not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
That's not true. If they don't want you here, it's still, even though it's public or government
There's
owned.
case law on it.
Yeah, I don't care.
All
It's
this
still
case
government
law.
owned, and they have a right to refuse you to come in.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Can I ask what you were trying to attack?
I was just getting the stuff off the walls, you know, like the posters and bulletins and stuff like that. And then I asked if there was any programs or what have you for like the winter and things like that.
Like
just public information.
Okay. What kind of
You know, I'm not trying to get like people's personal stuff. But,
yeah, I was just curious because health department and HIPAA and all that stuff.
Well, that stuff's on them. The onus is on them to protect somebody's information. That's why they have offices in the back. They take them to the back to do their stuff.
That's why.
So I don't know why people's here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well,
they could be here for any number of things.
Sure, absolutely.
So, as far as
they do still have the right to refuse you to come in.
how is that? If I was breaking a law, yes.
Doesn't
If
matter.
I'm not
It's
causing
still-
a disturbance
it is
and I'm
still-
peacefully just recording the
it is
information and
still
asking for
an area
public
where
information,
If they don't want you there, you're not going to be there. Just like the city building that you were in just a little bit ago.
I can be there too.
No. If they don't want you there, you're not going to.
What's the law that says that?
Trespassing.
That's not trespassing.
Yes, it is. Well, I guess if you want to push it, we can push it.
I'm just saying that
And I'm
it's
telling you that's how it's going to be. If you go back in there and they don't want you there, it's going to be trespassing.
fine. I won't go back in. But that's a violation of the First Amendment right there.
Well, you have your opinion, and I'll take it to the court, and we'll see how the court decides on it. That's why you want to push it.
All right, guys, thanks.
Have a good day.
I believe you're wrong, though.
The best way to fight a trespass without going to jail and going through the courts is to contact the city attorney or the mayor. City attorneys and mayors are public officials who are responsible for overseeing various aspects of the city, including law enforcement officers. By bringing the issue to their attention, you'll be holding those in authority accountable for their actions. City attorneys typically have legal expertise and can review the situation to determine if any laws or constitutional rights have been violated. They can also provide guidance on the appropriate course of action and potential remedies. The mayor, as the city's highest ranking official, has the authority to correct the actions of law enforcement officers, so expressing your concerns to the mayor can prompt a review of the incident and potentially lift the trespass and film as much as you like. Keep in mind, the city attorney and the mayor are generally interested in maintaining positive community relations, so by bringing attention to the situation and making them aware of potential issues within the police department, it can lead to increased awareness of citizens' rights and concerns. Let's continue.
Roll deep around here, guys, for a couple guys with cameras.
Hey, gentlemen.
Yeah, hey, how's it
So
going?
you guys were just up at the sheriff's office?
Yep.
Okay. The area that you were in
Uh-huh.
is actually restricted. You're not allowed to be there.
There were no signs. There's no sign saying we couldn't go there.
I'm letting you know this right now, okay?
Uh-huh. Well, then you need to put up a sign.
There are signs there that says...
authorized vehicles and deliveries only, but I'm not driving, I'm walking.
Okay.
It needs to say unauthorized personnel.
I'm going to tell you right now, you're not allowed back.
Well, hey, it needs to say unauthorized personnel, otherwise it doesn't apply. You want to know how I know? Because I've done this at Kent County, I've done it at Eaton County, I've done it at Ingham County, I've done it at Wayne County. If you do not have signs saying that unauthorized personnel are not allowed there, then I'm allowed to go there.
All right.
It is public property. It is publicly accessible property. I have a lieutenant from Kent County that told me the entire Kent County Jail and Sheriff's Department is publicly accessible, except for the motor pool where they have a gate. And it says no unauthorized personnel.
I'm asking you now, I'm telling you now.
Well, I mean, you can ask me, but I'm not going to.
Do not return there.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Oh, I will.
I need to see your ID, sir.
No, you're not getting my ID. I haven't committed a crime.
ID.
No, sir. I haven't committed a
Need your
crime.
identification.
You're not getting ID.
Why not?
There's no crime. No crime, no name. That's how
There
it
is.
works. That's how it works.
I need your ID.
No, sir.
Why not?
Fourth Amendment.
Fourth
That's right.
Amendment.
Fourth Amendment. We are You tell me securing what our crime you persons, suspect our me of properties, committing. our papers, and we are not going to be subject to unreasonable search and seizure.
I understand that.
Okay, good. You can ask, but we're going to refuse.
Okay. Be anyway then. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day. Hey, stay safe. We do appreciate you guys.
I want you to start putting yourself in the person's shoes behind the camera. I want you to start answering the questions as if you were there. I want you to understand and be comfortable that you know the officer is going to demand your ID. The officer is going to make it seem like you don't have a choice, so that's when your training is going to come and play. Remember, your first step is to figure out what crime have you committed. Now, the officer is going to make up a BS charge, so you have to be prepared to combat that and know your rights and understand your laws so you won't fall into the BS charge that the officer is going to try to throw on you. And being confident is the key.
I'm just saying.
No, listen.
I'm recording
Well,
this.
I am too. You see this?
Okay,
Sir?
that's fine.
It's
I'm just
recording.
saying.
It's fine.
That's
fine.
fine.
Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna give it up. But
Okay,
what law have I broken, sir?
I'm sorry.
What law have I broken?
Well, right now I perceive criminal activity. So listen to me. Don't even get in the vehicle.
I'm not. I'm trying to point to
step
you.
back.
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to listen. I am in charge of this traffic stop, not you.
I'm
okay?
not. I understand that.
Okay. Okay. Stop
I'm telling you because I was moving because
Sir,
I'm.
if you will, I don't care. Sir, will you step out for me? Thank you.
Like, what law have I broken?
I just explained it to you. I have reasonable suspicion that criminal activity is going on in the vehicle. Stop talking to me right now. I am explaining to you. I have reasonable suspicion. Sir, if you will step over here so I can see you. And if you will, keep your hands out of your pocket. I don't know what's on. Again, I have reasonable suspicion of criminal activity.
What kind of criminal activity?
I have you moving around the back seat.
That's not criminal.
Yes, it is. I don't know what's in the vehicle. I don't know if you're trying to hide something. I don't know if you're trying to hide something. 87. I have 3 males outside the vehicle.
Don't say
non-cooperative. Can you reach out to Fort Lewis 90? Have him respond. Ma'am, if you will stay in the vehicle for me. Just a minute, right now. No, because you're not going to deter my attention from these gentlemen.
I like how we're all big guys and we're tight and squeezed.
Yeah, we couldn't move in the back seat
in that car.
Not at this time. Okay.
And that's supposedly non-compliant.
Don't know who you 3 are. Okay. I have reasonable suspicion.
You know who I am.
No, I don't. Who
yes,
are you?
You do.
Okay. Listen, sir. Turn around for me.
No.
Turn around.
What for?
Turn around. Turn around.
Turn around for what?
Turn around. Turn around, sir.
Why am I needing to turn around?
I said because I gave you a directive. Turn around.
You had to give me.
No, I don't. Turn around.
Why? For
turn
what?
Around.
Record this.
Turn around.
For what?
Turn around.
Hey, hold this, and he's gonna arrest me.
No, I ain't arrest you. I'm detaining you. There's 3 of you.
No, you're illegally detained.
You gotta have reason.
No, I don't. Oh, I don't.
Yes, you
I
do.
can legally detain you to.
Record me.
I know what's going on.
The Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. Detaining someone in handcuffs without proper justification constitutes a seizure. And if the officer lacks reasonable suspicion or probable cause, it's considered an unlawful detention. And moving around in the back seat is definitely not enough to be reasonably suspected of a crime. Handcuffing an individual is a form of punishment, and if done so without lawful grounds, it violates the 8th Amendment, which protects us from cruel and unusual punishment. If this officer suspected criminal activity, he can investigate further, but must respect the individual's rights during the investigation. If he gathers sufficient evidence to establish reasonable suspicion or probable cause, he is then allowed to detain the individuals or arrest them.
I'm on Robert Michael Bridge going into East Peoria right before Camp Street. Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained. We're just,
Am I free to go?
No, not yet, man. You gotta stop so we can get out of here. Hey, Mike, take this one. Just go here and stop up here for him.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, you can't move until he...
Why am I being detained?
Drive up there for me. He's a real piece.
All right, I'm being detained, everybody. This is Illinois State Police. I'm coming up to Camp Street in East Peoria.
What's up?
Am I being detained?
Did I say you're being detained?
If I'm not being detained, I'm free to go, correct?
No, you have to show your license. And
Why am I being detained?
You're not being detained.
Okay, then I'm free to go. Have a nice day.
No, you're
Hey,
not.
sir, do not leave at this stop.
If I'm not detained, I'm free to go.
You are being detained.
What is your reasonable articulate suspicion for detaining me?
We lawfully have the right to ask you for a license and insurance. That's it.
Is this?
So do you have either one of those?
Is this?
Do you have either one of those?
This is a Terry stop. No.
You don't have a license or an insurance card.
Yeah, I have a license and insurance card, but I'm not providing to. What is the reasonable articulate suspicion that I'm being stopped? Have I committed a crime?
We're doing a roadside safety check.
Have I committed a crime? Have I committed a crime?
And we can ask for a license.
Reasonable articulate suspicion of what crime have I committed? What crime have I committed? It's illegal detainment. Trust me, I know my rights. Wrong person to pull over.
Okay.
Am I being detained?
Yes, right now you are.
Why am I being detained? What's your reasonable articulate suspicion for your detainment?
You can provide your license.
Suspect a crime. Repeat a crime. Give me a crime.
Seen her all day. You're the one prolonging
Yes,
that.
we can, and we're recording too.
Okay.
You're live right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. And we're recording in 2 different spots.
When you come to a roadside safety check, I have the right to ask for a license and insurance card.
And I don't have to provide it. This is not stop an ID state. I have committed a crime. I have committed a crime. What's your reasonable articulate suspicion? Am I free to go? Yeah, I want a supervisor.
Okay.
You're being live streamed on YouTube. Am I detained? Why am I detained?
We're doing a roadside safety check. I told you so.
Roadside safety checks are illegal in America. This is not Nazi America. You cannot stop me just randomly.
Okay. You just need to see a proof of your Illinois driver's license.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's go. We're on a time limit here. I charge by the minute.
Okay.
It's $100 a minute per minute I sit here.
Sergeant, so he's coming down.
$100 a minute per minute I sit here. What's your name and badge number?
Deputy Taylor.
Deputy Taylor, what's your badge number?
6380.
6380. Deputy Taylor.
Now we're waiting for my command officer like you asked.
Why am I being detained?
We're waiting for my command officer now. I asked you if you'd like to speak to him. You said yes.
How you doing?
I'm good.
What's going on?
You tell me, why am I detained?
Okay, well, we're doing a
What
roadside
reasonable
safety check.
articulate suspicion have I been detained for?
We're doing a roadside safety check, sir.
Okay, and who are you?
I'm Captain Ryan Tarby with the Tazewell County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, what's your badge number, please?
6251.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, I need to see a driver's license and insurance.
For what crime, sir?
We're doing a roadside safety check,
Roadside safety check is not a crime.
sir. Okay, I need to see your driver's license
Okay,
and
and
insurance.
this is not a crime.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, not until I see your
Please
driver's
don't
license.
inhibit my right to record you. That's my
Okay.
First Amendment. You know better than that.
I'm not stopping you from recording.
Okay, get your light out of my face.
Okay. Can I see your driver's license, please?
Why? What crime have I committed?
Well, we can sit here and play this game.
Oh yeah, we're gonna sit here and play this game all night long. All night. We're live on YouTube.
That's fine.
So, get your light out of my camera. You're inhibiting my right to record.
How am I inhibiting your right?
Because you have your light shining in my camera.
Okay.
Okay, that's my First Amendment right, and you're violating that right now.
I'm not stopping you from recording.
And it's also my Fifth Amendment to shut the hell up.
Okay. I still need to see your driver's
Reasonable
license.
articulate suspicion for a crime for stopping me. You're a sergeant, and you don't know what's your oath, man. Come on. Reasonable articulate suspicion. This is not a stop an ID state, man. We don't do this here. You gotta have reasonable articulate suspicion for a crime to get my ID or my driver's license. Terry versus Ohio. You want me to keep going? Am I free to go? We can sit here all night, man. I got 100% on battery. Unlimited. So, what's your reasonable articulate suspicion? State of crime. If not, I'm free to go, correct? Have I committed a crime? Am I detained? Excuse me, Captain, am I detained?
Sir, we're checking out your driver's license.
Sir,
right now.
sir, I'm asking you a question. Answer me. You work for me. Am I detained? It's a yes or a no. Am I detained? Am I detained?
We will get you on your way here in just a second, bud.
I'm ready to leave right now. We've been sitting here for 9 minutes. Let's go. Why am I detained? What's your reasonable articulate suspicion?
Run a CQH. Look for scars, marks, tattoos on it.
They can't articulate a crime. They can't say anything. Right now, we're illegally detained. And he's wanting to violate my First Amendment and, try to block my camera. This is the supervisor, CCW. This is the captain. So evidently, he doesn't know that his freaking oaths are my rights.
Michael came back clear valid for a ballot, and Aaron, the female, is a photo. It was my oath.
And then RMS and see if we can put that
No, it didn't pop up. He ran out.
Yeah, Chris, IDC Chris, I'm coming across the river. See? I'm in the middle of the bridge, man. I ain't nowhere right now. Let's articulate a crime. Come on. I'm waiting. If not, I'm free to go. 18 USC 242. You want me to keep spitting them out? Yeah, you got the wrong one. What are you shaking for, man? Huh? You're a captain?
Who's shaking? You're the only one shaking.
Yeah, it's because I'm holding my phone.
Okay.
So, let's go. Am I detained? Or am I free to go? No, he's supposedly a captain out of Tazewell. 14 USC 1985. Title 42, Section 1983. You want me to keep spitting them? Terry versus Ohio, man. You can't just stop me. It doesn't work that way. This is the United States. Look, get the fucking flashlight out of my eyes and shit. I'm tired of it. Look, see, I got one too, guys. Yeah, Nightcrawler, it's Illinois Nazis. Bain Act. Are we done now? 12 minutes. You got 3 more. Articulate a crime. Articulate a crime.
All right, buddy. You're good to go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Have a nice night, you mother. Happy the Cops Day.
I think we all can agree that we hate these safety checkpoints. I know they seem like more of a how many people rights can we violate checkpoint, right? Checkpoints are being used more frequently and are a major source of income for most police departments. These agencies are able to report large amounts of arrests in short amount of time. Regardless as to whether the checkpoints are effective or not, they are a seizure of citizens without reasonable suspicion, and to me that's just un-American. The founding fathers surely didn't envision a future where officers were able to systematically stop citizens for no reason other than to hope they are committing a criminal offense. But hey, if you find yourself with some extra time and you go through one of these checkpoints, now you know an alternative way if you don't feel like giving up your rights that day.
But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode.